Hey, welcome back to Hello Charlotte episode 3. So, in the last episode, Charlotte gets drugged twice. She freaking gets drugged twice. Then her imaginary friends try to put her under and try to kill her, remove her soul cube. There's stuff going on in other timelines, and we still have the faintest idea of what's going on. But anyway, let's continue on, shall we? 10:30 a.m. It's a sunny day outside. I greet C with a small hand wave and let out a sigh of relief. Thank God. His face isn't distorted. He flinches and his whole body becomes tense, but as soon as he realizes it's me, he loosens up a little. Are you alright? God, what am I even saying? Of course he isn't. Yes, it's nothing. For a second, I thought I'm being pranked. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. To be honest, I didn't think I could do it alone. Don't mention it. C is shorter than me. For some reason, I always thought he'd be the taller one of us two. It was just a flight of stairs, but he's completely out of breath. Looks like PE isn't your best subject. Seems like it. Are you disappointed that I look like this? No, you don't look like a Lovecraftian nightmare to me, I don't say. Gods, look at you. The only difference there is between you and your icon are those deep eye bags. And, well, you're a midget. That counts too. It's very offensive. It's you who should be disappointed in me, Mr. C. You're more vitriolic in real life. This is the sad reality of online chats. Charlotte turned out to be Charles. Whoops. Bet you wanted to see the girl of your dreams. I don't think bodies or names are that important. It's you who's standing before me right now, and it's all that matters. In all honesty, I'm only relieved. We're more alike than I initially thought. If you say so. Too bad you don't know Scarlet Isler. By the way, may I ask for your real name? Like, not an online handle? Sure. It's Vincent. I see. It's nice to meet you, Charles. Likewise. I'm glad I got to meet you in person before you, fell to your doom. An awkward pause falls between us. I wait for an explanation, a crack in his defenses, a breakdown, but none comes. There's only the deafening silence. I have to say something, anything. May I ask, how did you come up with this? The whole universe birth theory. Vincent gathers himself a little. I thought a lot about it, and concluded that our souls are the source of material for universes confined in our bodies. When a person dies, their soul data gets released and explodes like a big bang. Then, a new universe is born. It can become a hellish place, or one like paradise depending on your mind's state. That's why there are myths of heaven and hell. So it's like a world that consists entirely of you? One could put it that way, yes. Everything that you were inside gains shape and form, and life is born. So it's entirely possible that our world is just someone's mind taking shape. Exactly. And I'm not against the possibility that the entirety of our life was scripted in advance. The cruel gods up above would definitely laugh at us both. That would be just the worst, don't you think? Oh yeah, totally. Right, but then the ending to our stories would already be predetermined. Say, what would you do if you became a god? I cleanse this disease-stricken world of all contamination. I don't think I'm cut out for that. Gods are creators. Even when I tried to write my own story, all I did was take your setting and twist it to my liking. I'm not original at all. and my writing has too many plot holes and pandering. My story's protagonist is a little girl, too. Everyone and their dog has done it already. Even when writing villains, I end up falling into cliches like demons and contracts and such. Allow me to argue with you on this matter. I think it's not the originality of an idea, but its execution that matters the most. It's so easy to dismiss concepts as overused, but isn't it a wonderful feeling when you accomplish making a sincere story? Moreover, I believe everyone can get better with time. Says C himself, a web celebrity. I'm gathering more about this world. And my thought is that the world that we knew, like episodes 1 and 2, are based on some story created in this world, maybe? Right. Well then. Vincent looks down. He's barely holding up. I take off my glove and reach out. That's, actually kinda cute. It's the only way of comfort I know. In a corner of my eye, I see him blinking vigorously. Oh. I want to take him away from this awful place. Somewhere. Anywhere. But stop myself. It's not my decision to make. I don't know what he went through, or what his living circumstances are like. Scarlet Eiler was right. I know nothing about Vincent. All I've ever seen was this blinding icon on the screen. I don't know him at all. Vincent smiles at me. I know what death feels like. White is truly a cruel color. Well, see you in the heavenly kingdom. See you. Hey, Vince, you don't have to do this. Why become a god of some unknown place when you're the god of my world already? So is this how episode 1, 2 Charlotte is created? I don't know. Don't you know that space is empty? Don't you know that nothing exists beyond this world? Then it occurs to me that maybe he doesn't believe in anything. That maybe he made up that story just to convince himself it's going to be okay. That maybe all he wanted was to... Let's go with my hand. Too late. I lose my balance and lean forward a little. Fear overwhelms me. Is that Scarlet? I feel weak in my knees and stagger back, falling on the concrete floor, panting heavily. In the end, I let go of his hand. I couldn't follow him anywhere. I live for Mother. That's how it should always be. I can't leave this world before she does. That's what I decided for myself a long time ago. Scarlet Eiler's sighing behind my back. She's muttering something along the lines of, "Good riddance. Get back here, you idiot. Didn't I take the pills?" I ran out. Vincent fell. I called the ambulance and ran away. All ended well. There's nothing to be sad about. What a very interesting tale. This guy you just met, and he fucking kills himself to be a god of another world. In a far, far away land lived the quiet god. He never uttered a single word, and lived his life in solitude. It was his creations who lumped together and couldn't stop talking. "He must be sad," said a few. "He must be suffering," pondered some. "He must be lonely," claimed many. But, contrary to their beliefs, the quiet god was happy. Surrounded by the comfortable silence, wandering in the space abyss, he pondered many things, like, how could they all endure this how could they endure all this noise? Or, how could they use languages not to connect, but to hurt each other? And, how could they feel so alone when they're surrounded by so many? And when the quiet god got tired, the darkness engulfed him and held him in its embrace without a word. As his followers cried, "How cruel, how unforgiving he is," the quiet god slept. This is on some deep shit. Can't you leave me alone already? There's no way I'm doing that. Not after what happened. It's getting harder to breathe all over again. I desperately gasp for air, trying to stay conscious, trying to stay sane. All I see before me is Vincent's body, human, real, mangled, on the ground. He's gone. Gone, 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 gone. You really are a worthless child. I knew meeting that person would be a bad influence on you. I should have protected you from him. It's you whom I need protection from, you monster. Say, why won't you disappear? Scarlet Eyelid obstructs my line of vision and cups my face in her hands. They're cold as ice. Hey, listen. I'm here because I'm the only one who can save you. Without me, you won't amount to anything. Do what I say, and we'll be fine. Forget about this false god of yours and think of the person who has always been there for you. You know who I'm talking about, don't you? I cover my ears and try not to scream. 531 days. What the fuck? It's really all I can say. Anwi is on her phone, absorbed in social networks. Nothing is out of the ordinary. Look, the drama I sent you yesterday. Oh my god, this really blew up. Right? That's mob mentality for you. Our laughs are strained, unnatural. We sit in silence for a while. Listen, I know it might not be the time for it, but there's something I haven't told you yet. What is it? We're moving to another town next month. Believe me, I tried to talk to my parents, but they never listen. Oh. Is it far from here? Around 6 hours by bus. I see. So you're leaving too, huh? This means the end of our play-pretend relationship. You know, Charlie? I wish I could go far, far away from here. From my asshole brother, my parents, the girl groups I'm in. I'm so tired. Tired, tired, tired. That's all you ever say. How the world's unfair. How everyone's unfair. It's not my fault. Boo-hoo. I'm sick and tired of your complaining. I've never met your shut-in brother to begin with. He could be a corpse for all I know. He sure can be. Charlie? Henri, I know. Why don't we run away together? Are you for real? Yeah, I'm serious. Well, I can book a hotel. Let's skip school tomorrow, right? Thus, we set out on a journey. So what is this world exactly? Are they in the house? What's going on? There's a small chocolate bar inside. Her luggage. Huh. Henri? Peem, 1974. Wonder if that's an actual thing. Not yet. What is it? A small note with a Wi-Fi password rests on the table. Alright. Why does it give us a choice? Talk to Henri? Yeah. Wow. This bed is so comfy. Hey, don't jump on it too much. I know. So, where will we go from here? Oh, I took care of that. Just a moment. I bring out the pack of pills and hand it to Henri. Here. There's enough for 2. What is... Fuck. Wow, this got a lot darker than I expected. Not like it wasn't dark in the first place, but... You... Henri throws a pack into my face. You idiot! She's in front of me in a second, hitting me relentlessly with her small fists, making me take a step forward with every hit. Wait! Oh, what? Miss Warhol? She doesn't back down, landing a punch after another. We tumble down to the floor. Ow, ow, ow! So this is what you meant by running away? Suicide? Really? God, you're just like everyone else. Leaving me. What are you talking about? Are you the one who... The one who what? It's not like we'll cease all contact after I move. God, I really do hate you. Her tears fall down freely, staining my sweater. The chocolate. All you ever do lately is talk about gods and trials and afterlife and all that bullshit. All you ever talk about is him. What happened to living for your mother? Were you lying that time? Henri, Shut up and listen, Eiler. I accept you for who you are. All of you. Your mother may be broken beyond repair, but she loves you too. We both need you. Yet you're throwing your life away like that? What do you know? I didn't plan to live longer than Mother will be to begin with. I don't say. All Mother cares about is Scarlet. It's her who should have been born instead of me. Henri slaps my face. Don't say things like that. Not when you haven't even finished your story. I look forward to it every week, you know. The puzzle pieces start to fall into place. Henri coloring her hair to match mine. The constant messaging. The fake relationship. Henri is a liar. Henri is here. Henri cares. It's getting hard to breathe. Henri's crying. My eyes are dry. Listen. Repeat after me. It's not my fault. Why would I lie to myself? Just do it, goddammit. It's not my fault. Satisfied? Oh, the fucking parallels. It's not my fault. 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 Henri kisses me. What's the meaning of this? I feel like vomiting. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. We keep repeating it like a mantra, over and over. Surprisingly, I feel myself calm down a little. Then, a thought occurs to me. Maybe this is how Henri calms herself down all the time. It's just that she would never tell anyone. We lie on the floor for a long time. I briefly wonder if it's properly vacuumed. So she does that when she thinks about her brother. I want to talk to him again. I know. He never finished Aether Almanac, you know? The main character was reborn multiple times trying to save the White Queen, but something always went wrong, so he had to let her go. Will I ever be able to let go? I don't know. Decide that for yourself. Alright, I'm dumping you. Oh? If you want to die this much, go on and do it. Henri doesn't care. Just make sure I never learn about it. You're contradicting yourself, Miss Warhol. Jeez. When I'm dating someone for real, I want it to be a cute girl. Like Charlotte. Ah, shut it. But she's the cutest. Yeah. When I meet her, I'm calling her out on being as delusional as you are. Henri's such a bully. I hug her tightly. It might as well be the last hug we share. Thank you. I mean it. I'm sorry I couldn't accept your feelings. We packed our things and returned home the next morning. The next month, Henri's family moved to another town, like they initially planned. A year and a half after, we stopped talking to each other. All ended well. There was nothing to be sad about. That was actually pretty depressing. Once upon a time in a far, far away land lived a skin princess. Every day she changed her skin to appear in the best light to every single person she met. Every night she ripped her skin off, crying from the unbearable pain it caused her, whispering, "It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault," over and over. Little did she know that all the people in her kingdom were blind to begin with. Mom? Mother? It's morning already. Mother? Are you... God damn. What? No way. Not you too. I don't like this. Ugh. Oh. It'd be easier if my mom was a workaholic who was never home. It'd be easier if we hated each other. It'd be easier if I didn't remember the days when she was still full of energy. Who would want to admit their parent giving up on life and slowly rotting in the bedroom? Who would admit to the thinking of their only parent as a parasitic existence? After that day, nothing was the same anymore. Charles Eiler. Can you solve this problem, Mr. Eiler? I rush out of the class straight to the bathroom stall. The voices of my classmates follow me. I vomit into the toilet. The morning's breakfast spilling down the drain. I just had a similar experience. Gross. That moment I realized I could never touch a human being ever again. Only your face remained unchanged. White, clean, sterile. Free of contagious parasites. Vincent. I want to become clean too. I want to ascend and become white like you. What in the world should I do to wash this filth off? Ah. You knew it all along, didn't you? Is this... Okay. So this takes place before... Oh, yeah. Okay. I need to collect my thoughts. It was this simple. 0 days until the trial. That was fucking fast. Would an entire ocean really be enough to wash all the ink off of me? I wonder. In the end, I couldn't replace Scarlet. Couldn't help the bullied one. Couldn't choose Henri. Couldn't bring Mother back. In the end, I achieved nothing and didn't amount to anything. I failed the trial. If there is afterlife, I don't want to be the protagonist. Someone like Charlotte would be more fitting for the spotlight. In the end, my story wasn't about overcoming hardships. It was a story of giving up. I hear Scarlet Eiler growl behind my back. Oh. You're giving up on your life? Seriously? Stop being childish and return home. I cover my ears. Stop pitying yourself. You're not trying hard enough. Shut up, you monster. You're not even my sister. All you are is but an ugly reflection of my own self. A cancerous tumor in my mind. Hey, listen to me. Turn back this very moment. Her voice is so loud. So loud. But the deeper I sink, the quieter it gets. So I sank, and choked, and gasped for air, and felt my lungs explode. There's nothing to be sad about. All ended well, didn't it? Would you like to save your progress? Yes. Eiler! Scarlet Eiler! Huh? Wake up, sleepyhead. Charles? That's me. Were you surprised? I had a feeling. I had the slightest feeling that in the other timeline, Charles was the unborn kid, right? Is that correct? Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you all this time. And you look younger. Why? Oh, wait. One question at a time. First of all, I've always been here. It's the universe of my mind, after all. Second, I can change shape and form however I want in this place. You what? Don't you remember? We drowned and died. Then boom, a universe was born. A universe? I'm afraid Oh, come on, honor student. This concept isn't that hard to grasp. Look, the evidence of it is that you're no longer a tulpa. You're your own person now, aren't you? Well, yes, you're right. It definitely is strange. Since when did he become so confident in himself? Just how much time has passed since we got separated? It appears there's a lot that I don't know yet. Yes, you've been in the dark this whole time, haven't you? Don't worry, I'll tell you everything. All the secrets. All the hidden facts. The very truth of this world. Please tell me. I've been dying to know for the last 3 episodes. You might want to keep a journal for that, you know? The Book of Truth? But why now? Where were you hiding all this time? Why, I wasn't hiding. It's just that I was afraid of approaching you. I'm sorry. That's right. I did terrible things to him. I was so scared of you all this time, but I'm over it now. Besides, you're not that Scarlet Eiler anymore, are you? Right. I've wanted to properly apologize to you ever since I woke up in this world. Okay, so he didn't wake up as... What? He didn't end up as Charlotte. Huh. It's okay. No need to bow your head. I was the one who was acting stupid and selfish all this time. You know, when we became separated, I understood that you were always right. To tell the truth, I'm at a complete loss. So I came to ask for your help. What happened? You see, the current reality is that this world is on the very verge of collapse. I just put that word in there. What? Why? I suppose you're acquainted with Charlotte Wiltshire. I am. What about her? She's the one who's corrupting this world. Everyone's unhappy because of her. She's the one in charge of the public executions occurring on a daily basis. She's the reason why so many students commit suicide and get sick with the contagious disease known as white flu. She's dangerous, psychotic, childish, killing just for the fun of it. And it pains me to see my creations in agony. After all, they are a part of me. But even though I'm the guard of this world, I am but a mere observer. I can't do anything against her. But I can? Is that what you're trying to say? It's just that I have no one to turn to. I'm sorry for being so useless. Leave it to me. What should I do? Oh, that's easy. All you need is to sabotage your story. Listen, the reason why Charlotte Wiltshire acts like this is because she constantly feels paranoid of her audience. She despises interactive storytelling and doesn't want the puppeteer to play. That's why your target should be the audience, and not just Wiltshire herself. After all, she's nothing but a mere puppet, albeit a self-aware one. Puppets. Audience. Just what is happening in this place? But what can I do? That's easy. You have memories of her past, don't you? I do. Then show them to our puppeteer. Were they to learn that the truth of this world was this pathetic, they'd stop supporting this story and leave on their own. And as a consequence, Charlotte Wiltshire will stop hurting others. Genius, isn't it? I can rely on you, right? Of course. Leave everything to me. I'll make everything right. That's actually fucking mind-blowing. After what feels like an eternity, I open my eyes again. The vivid imagery of Charles' past is still clouding my eyes. The growing nausea is becoming too overwhelming to bear. Where am I? Ah, this must be the White Society room. Oh, the irony. More importantly, the camera's on? Nani? You're awake, huh? Eiler. It's time for the show to start soon. And you're the star. Ah, I see. Eiler must be planning to execute me publicly in order to make an example out of me. This is her way of becoming everyone's savior. I mean, I don't know. Does she deserve it? She's been killing people, murdering them relentlessly. So, but who was that Charlotte in the first and second episodes? And fuck this music. This is the end of you, Wiltshire. You won't plague this world any longer. Just kidding. You must be thinking you've won, Scarlet Eiler. But you're wrong. I went along with the flow because I wanted to. You know, Charles never shared these memories with me, even though I thought we were friends. But now I know what he's been hiding. You've been a great help, thank you very much. And guess what? I'm certain now that you deserve a fate worse than death. But you're the abuser here. You're childlessly cruel and psychotic. It's you who should pay for your sins. I am saving this world from you. Miss Eiler, if this place is made exclusively out of Charles Eiler's soul data, the damage I cause is limited to this mind space and consists entirely of Eiler's thoughts and experiences. I am no more than a puppet with a customizable body and soul. I was born to kill and be killed for everyone's entertainment, all for the sake of making a story. However, you're a monster. Nonsense. Are you saying nothing counts if it's fiction? We are so not having this discussion. I'm saying you should stop with this bullshit like saving and helping, when you're the reason everything became like this to begin with. Moreover, even after his death, you trampled on Father's feelings and made a show out of his memories. That I cannot forgive. Not even the fact of you being his tulpa excuses your actions. I'm not his tulpa anymore. I just want to make things right. You know what? I don't care. You already ruined everything. If you really wanted to stop me, you should have put an end to the mass production of all Charlottes in the house. But all you did was drug me, assault me, kill me, and make a laughingstock out of father. You call him worthless all the time, but you're the one who won't amount to anything. That's why I use Mother's power. The Oracle? The ropes fall off and my wounds get healed in no time. Even if there's no free will in this world, even if there's a parasite controlling our minds, those things don't really matter. All I want is to end this once and for all. This is my wish. Look at you, scared shitless. Oh, what the? Here's some Charlotte trivia. Each one of us has a part of Mother inside our bodies. And guess what? Mother is this world's true god. She's the one in control of everything. She bestowed each and every Charlotte with a gift. A power that can grant a single wish. A power so spectacular that it's only fitting for the story ending. And I used it just now. This is ridiculous. But that's how it is. And now you'll get what's coming for you. Oh, I know what I should do. What do you... Fuck. Oops. You failed from the very start. First rookie mistake, underestimating your enemy. You thought I was stupid, didn't you? Well, of course you think everyone's more stupid than you. You thought a side character like you would have a chance against the protagonist? Ooh, not saying that. Ooh. But ableism. But, let's just ignore that. Charlotte looks at you. Wanna hear a secret, darling puppeteer? I was aware of your presence all this time. Oof, the parallels. Although, if you really loaded the game, you know that already, don't you? I wasn't really hiding it, but did you really think you could fool me? Although you're probably here just to watch, so I can't blame you. Oh, I wonder if you're not actually playing the game, but watching someone stream it instead. If that's true, you're a pretty lazy person, aren't you? Fuck. You aren't even worthy of being called my puppeteer, is what a person who cared about that would say. Huh. Besides, you might not be a Windows owner to begin with. Then it's all our fault. We're deeply sorry for the inconvenience. However, whether we're alone or not, I won't be the one to feed your ego. Leave that to the other puppets. Speaking of puppets, won't you beg for your life? Scarlet spits on my face. Go to hell, lowly pest. Okay then. We'll be back in a second. What? I'm scared. This is DDLC all over again. Hello, dear friends. So sorry our previous show ended on a sour note. I'll make it up to you by making today's show the most spectacular show ever. Jesus. Meet this week's special guest, Scarlet Eiler. She's the reason none of you want to get up in the morning. She's the reason you don't want to get good marks in class, aside from the obviously faulty education system. She's the reason for everything bad that happens in your lives. Am I biased or am I biased? Who cares? She's the ultimate scapegoat we will ever have in this place. I almost feel bad that today's show will have to end. But no time for that. In today's show, we'll make a puppet. So exciting. We will need Scarlet Eiler, a giant blender. First, we'll need to take Scarlet Eiler and put her into a blender. Now add some essence, a frilly little dress, some spit, and push the button. And voila. God. Here you go. A splendid puppet. This is what happens when you become tainted with ugly colors. I sure do wonder how well this heap of meat will burn. Let's leave that for next time we're in the era. Thanks for watching. Stay white with us. God, it just gets more and more fucked. Whoa. Well then, that's done. No way. This early? What's going on? What? I stumble and fall, unable to keep my balance. I feel sick. There's no strength in my limbs. They feel numb and foreign. Oh, is her body collapsing? Too bad. I wasted my wish on that idiot. If you get your wish granted, your story will end immediately. Didn't I warn you? Charles would say. In the end, I couldn't stay white, huh? I hear footsteps. Vincent. Of course it's him. Looks like it's the end of your story, isn't it, Unit Q84? Mother network power overuse, drug side effects, everyone wanting you dead. All that must have sped up the process, huh? I laughed bitterly. It sounds borderline hysterical. Too bad your body and still have expiration date. Soon to be deleted and disposed of. How was it in the commercials? A new story, new Charlotte. In this brand new installment, what kind of girl will she be? I'll stab you. So dangerous. Charles lifts me up from the floor. His embrace is gentle, as if he's holding something fragile. Disgusting. I'll miss you, you know. Mother never sets your intelligence parameters too high most of the time. Because of that, I've spoiled you too much. You know far more than the other puppets. That's right. You never shut your mouth. Guilty as charged. I'll be with you in your last moments, Miss Protagonist. Are you afraid of death, Miss Wiltshire? No. But, you know, after you told me about the nature of the house, I couldn't stop thinking that everything is ultimately, hopelessly meaningless. And that's what I thought. Why play nice if I'm just a disposable asset? Why forge relationships with NPCs? Why care? It's a matter of minutes until my soul cube self-destructs. Everything is pointless, and it's all your fault. I know. I tried to come up with a witty comeback, but all that comes out is gibberish. Uh-oh. Looks like it'd be better if you didn't try to speak right now. It'd be okay, Miss Wiltshire. What in the world is he talking about? Just what is going to be okay? Feeling the last bits of strength leaving me, I lean on Charles. As much as I want to smash his head against the floor right now, having someone to lean on doesn't feel so bad. I close my eyes and try not to think of anything. Looks like it's the end of my story. Looks like it really is the end of her. You? Shouldn't it be father? No. It doesn't matter right now. Q84, Is there really nothing I can do? How cute. Tiny God's favorite doll just broke. The only pure white one became contaminated in the end. A pity, isn't it? Please. Can you save her? I'm afraid there's nothing I can do at this point. Look at her. She's decomposing. Weren't you supposed to have misophobia? Although I can see how much you want to throw up right now. Make sure to take a shower after this, okay? Shut up. As for the alternatives, there's a story where Charlotte also became self-aware, albeit without your guidance. Coincidentally, this is the story I and the puppeteer are going to experience soon. Wait, who's this? Want me to get you that puppet as a replacement? No, it won't be the same. Well, there's another option too. You see, the player has the save files of this puppet's soul data. That's right, I do. So you can try loading them into a Charlotte vessel. But it will be seen as an error by Mother Network, so I wouldn't recommend it. Unless it's a defective vessel, of course. Oh, I know. How about we use a Vincent vessel for her? Those are hopelessly suicidal anyway, so it's a win-win solution. No, she'll kill me for it. I'm pretty sure all the Charlottes are predisposed to be fascinated with him, though. She was different. Was she really? Well, in any case, I'll leave you to it. I have an audience to entertain. It would be a waste if the story ended here after all. There's no way. No fucking way. Hello Charlotte episode 0. And what? We got a special item, sees observation journal. Yes, let's save. Yes. Well, actually, sorry, I've got to leave the episode here. But, yeah, this whole time it was another world created by the death of Charles? There's so much going on. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye. Yeah, I'll be recording more shortly, showing you guys the other endings. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Bye.